All right, boys. I'm gonna make myself coffee real quick, and I will be back. Alright, we did it, boys and girls, we did it. So let's set that up real quick. Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. How are you doing, guys? How are you doing? So I'm going to start with the previous message. First, I want to say, I apologize a little bit because it looked like I'm a little bit late. I was not able to connect to the usual YouTube server for live. I'm guessing they are down. So yeah, it took me a little bit of time to figure it out because if you don't connect to the server, I had to change all my encoding settings on my streaming PC there because the old server, they don't accept AV1 because I'm streaming in AV1 for you guys. So I had to work a little bit, so I'm sorry about that. All right, chat? It was kind of like surprising that they were down. But we should be fine now. So let me go through chat. Hello, Bassamatic, Mr. Moon's Liver. Hey, Max, thanks for the cool content. Your format, your content, your presentation is unique. Really appreciate how you bring Linux to the world. Very inspiring indeed. Keep it up, man. Thank you, dude. Hello, Daznik. What's up? Finally, Zorin. That will be interesting. I hope so. Hello, Cyber Turkey. Excited for this one. Nice. Hello, Chris. Hi, Duz. Terminal Frost. Sunrise Spring World, how are you doing? I wanted to try Zorin, so this will be cool. Nice. Hello, Alexander. Felipe, what's up? Hi, there is a special place in my heart for Zorin OS. In the third week of the war, from sales of the Zorin OS version, they provided humanitarian aid to Ukrainians. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Okay, that's cool. Hello, Atemo. Vamtik. What's up? Okay, I'm reading all your message. Yes, I made some tea. Sorry about that. I need my tea, dude. Ariel, thank you very much for the follow on YouTube. Appreciate it. Hello, Hardy. Makifi. Okay, I'm almost there. Almost there, chat. Dark Careless King 2. Easy starting anytime soon. I guess you have your answer now. All is wood. What's up? Fazy. Catharsis. What's up? Okay, we have a lot of viewers. This is awesome. Hello, Sensei. Dude, the community is awesome, chat. Hello, Ryan. Everybody is here. I recently installed Zorin on a small laptop with touchscreen. What worries me is if Zorin uses snaps. Oh no, I guess we're gonna figure it out, dude. Salut, Fred. What's up? AV1, it's a VP9 for me. Is YouTube re-encoding on the fly? Yes, it does, Alexander. Unfortunately, it does. But I always send AV1 signal through the stream for multiple reasons, but YouTube does re-encode no matter what. This is how it works. Just use Kubuntu. The purpose of this stream, Vamtik, is to actually try distribution. Otherwise, I will stay on Arch. I'm just saying. The one crucifix, what's up? Strelok, hello, I tried zero. Ooh, holo. Okay, that's why my brain bugs. I tried Zorin, but I could not make Lutris work with non-DRM games. Ice Ants, what's up? I have no idea what you are talking about, Broski. Ice Ants, I have no idea. Have you heard about RTSS and how the frame rate limiter works? Async, front edge sync, back edge sync. I would say anything related to frame rate limiter, I try to stay away from it. I'm not a fan of limiting my frame. I just did a fresh install and now Ubisoft won't start on Lutris anymore. And OS. So for the newcomer, guys, we are not doing like any type of stream related to solving your issue. That's not what we do. Maybe someone in chat could help, but this is not the purpose of the stream. So don't take it bad, but my voice. Hello Mirko, what's up? Hello Wilhelm. Checking out Zorin today? Yes. It will be interesting to see your test with Liquorix and Xamod kernel. We don't see them often, since we are Ubuntu based today. We could give it a try. I'm not a fan of those typical kernel because my experience with them has been pretty negative, to say the least. So let's focus on the stream chat. Okay, so now I checked all your message. I need to make a little heads up for you, okay? And before we start Zorin. So, we are Wednesday 25th or 26th. Yeah, 26th of June, my bad. Okay? And I mentioned earlier that I will have to take a break because my wife and myself are pregnant. This is the way we say it in English, but we're expecting a kid. And this is going to happen like in the coming days. So what it means like I'm not going to be doing live for 2 weeks. At least 2 weeks if everything goes well. Okay, so 2 weeks. So that's a good news. The other thing I want to mention is like I was not sure if I will be able to create content for the next 2 weeks. I don't think I will be able to create content. However, my plan is that I'm gonna release one video next week and another video the week after. So you still have, one video a week, but it won't be the pace of what I'm actually doing right now. Maybe I'm gonna be able to put a third video there, depending on how fast I can edit, like today and tonight. But you got the idea, okay, chat? Like, don't lose your mind if you don't see me around for 2 weeks. I won't be there. I will have the computer turned off, and I'm just gonna set up like the video to be released like the coming weeks. Okay, chat? Hello, Alid. Install Zorin and insert Arch in it, so it works perfect. Okay, dude. Thank you very much, Idus, for the congratulations. That's good. Gaming, thank you very much. And Let's Play, I can see your full name, but thank you, dude. Install Arch on the baby. If it was that easy, huh, buddy? Damn sorry to hear that, dude. They are currently upgrading component to 6.1. It can be frustrating. I wait usually a week for all upgrade to come through before updating, okay? Hey man, take all the time you need. Thanks, dude. Well, I just wanted to share this with you, okay, chat? Because this is the situation I'm in. All right? This is where we are at. Okay, so now we talk about this. Let's get into Zorin. Zorin the Beautiful. So why are we testing Zorin today? Why are we testing Zorin today? So we are testing Zorin today because I made this video which released, I believe, yesterday, about what you really need to think about before switching to Linux. And I had a lot of comments saying like, you are, pushing Linux Mint. Why are you not pushing Zorin? Because Zorin is so great. And dude, let's be honest. Let's be honest. We're gonna start this distro obviously and check, what is really all about. But no, looking at the description of the distro, looking how they work, looking their marketing, looking at all those different stuff, I have a bad feeling about this distro. Okay, chat? So I'm going to try to be as much as I can objective on this. But to me, this is not looking good, chat. Okay, like I'm going to tell you right off the bat, it's not going to be looking great. So I'm going to explain you why more in detail. We're going to go in it, but dude, this is not going, I believe, going to go well. So I'm using Ventoy. I just downloaded the ISO this morning. By the way, it was really long to download the ISO for whatever reason. Their servers are slow. I don't know why. I didn't use any VPN or nothing. I just downloaded it. And it was really slow. So something to consider. And yes, the ISO is like 3 GB and it was really long. Okay. Fair call out, Ford. I never use Zorin myself. Does Zorin use KDE? No, they don't use KDE. They use an old version of Gnome, I believe. So that's why I kind of be... this is one of the reasons I'm not really warm, but you will see the other one. Why do you have a bad feeling about the distro? I'm going to get into it. So let's get on this one. So I have a 1490 RTX, if you don't know about it. So we're going to go with the modern NVIDIA driver and see how it goes. So let's talk about Gnome, okay? I know a lot of you guys love Gnome. I would love to love Gnome too. I just can't love it for a simple reason. With my hardware, I can't do what I want with Gnome. So you're gonna be saying like, what are you saying, Airmax? Like, why? Why with your hardware you can't do whatever you want? Because NVIDIA is working with Gnome on paper, and it does. The issue is related to the number of screens I have. I have 3 screens, and my main screen, I duplicate it for my streaming PC, okay? In Gnome, I noticed that after managing like 3 screens, you can do more. Everything goes sideways when you try to go up this number. Mother trucker! Okay. Woo! Never again, chat. Alright, so I just lost my ears. Oh, man. Why are they doing that, dude? Like, Mageia did the same on Friday, and now this one is doing it to me. I hate it. Okay, let's install this baby. So, this looks slick. I have to say, like, it's always the same thing with those distros. Like, it's all about the form, but not about the content. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, it's looking good, huh? Ooh, it's looking good. But, okay, like, Airmax, please don't be subjective. Try to have a good point of view. Okay, so let's start. Let's forget everything I said. And let's focus on that. So, it's looking good, chat. I have the feeling I'm in the Alps on the Mont Blanc, and I just unpack my fresh Apple Mac, which cost me 10 grand. And that's how I feel. You know, I'm like, ooh, oh, look at this window here. Ooh. Okay, I stop. So we're gonna go with install right away. We don't need to try it. We want to try it in real life. So English International with that key. Okay, let me show you. Yeah, it's working. Perfect. Continue. Download update while installing Zorin OS. Yes. Use third-party software for graphic and Wi-Fi. Yes. Don't participate in the census. Yes, I don't want to participate in the census. Continue. Preparing Ubuntu driver. Yo, Joe, what's up? I understand you meant there, Max. I also had a lot of weirdness with NVIDIA and Gnome. Okay. This computer currently has multiple operating systems on it. That's true. What would you like to do? Install Zorin along them. No. Erase disk and install Zorin. Yes. Okay, so this is scaring me because it doesn't tell me which disk I'm gonna have to install on. This is always scaring me, chat. So I made a backup of my Arch Cache OS distro, but this is always scaring me. But so we click continue. Erase disk and install. Yes. Select the disk. Ah. So we're gonna go on the 1 terabyte here. 1 terabyte. The entire disk will be used. Free partition will be deleted. Okay. I trust in the process. Zorin, please don't let me down. Install now. Yes. If you continue, the change list below will be written on the disk. Warning, this will destroy your data. So, what is it doing? ESP and... So, okay, this should be the boot partition, and this should be the normal partition ext4. Okay, continue. New York, okay. I'm gonna chat with you when it's gonna start the install. So my name is Air Max, papa. Computer name, Zorin, by the way. Pick username, okay. Password, crazy password. That's my password, crazy password. Required, my password to login, yes. Use Active Directory. No, I don't think so. Interesting he's asking that, but okay. And okay, here we go. Let's snap this puppy up. Oh no. Don't be scared yet with the Ubuntu stuff. Linux Mint has it too. Hey, what's up, Nighthall? How are you doing, buddy? Hello, Davius. A new game. Find the hidden ghost Air Max. What? Hey, Danazelo, what's up, buddy? How are you doing? Anthony, hello. It didn't break my stuff. It shouldn't break yours. Yes. Okay, thanks. So this is actually a Ubuntu variant. Yes, it is. That's kind of like a different story. Through new user may have more to untangle if they want to distro up. Let's see how it goes, chat. Let's see how it goes. 10 years ago, I tried Zorin OS on a laptop with an Intel iGPU. Effing, tearing, any driver, any config file, nothing help. Wipe disk and install Windows 8.1. Work better than Windows 7. Yes, okay. Okay. I felt pretty safe with this installation. Okay. Just install manually and don't be scared anymore. With separated /home. Now, I want to believe in the process, dude. It's part of the content creation. I want to see what's going on if someone doesn't know how to partition it, right? That's why I'm doing that on purpose. You know, I'm joking about it, but the angle we're going to tackle this distro today is going to be beginner. Is it really beginner friendly? What type of issue could encounter a beginner? Very important. And the last one will be, can we game and create content on it? That will be the whole idea, okay? And that's why I don't want to go into creating partition, because I start from the statement that someone coming from Windows, like, he doesn't even know what a partition is. I'm exaggerating, but you get the idea, right? You buy a PC at Best Buy or Carrefour or Walmart. You get your PC, you plug it in, you put your screen on it, you install like League of Legends, and that's all. That's all you do. You don't even know what's going on, you know? You save your file on document and you're good to go. So I can't imagine someone using his computer like that, trying to do a partition on Linux. It's easy for us, right? I don't think it's something like accessible at all. I've now recovered after the Kashi video I made yesterday. I tried to sleep after 10 hours of video making, then started to have nightmare about it. Oh boy. Windows 7 is a Linux of Windows system. Windows 7 was far superior to Windows 8. Yeah. Easy statement, Elliot. I agree with that. Zorin is just Mint with Gnome. Oh, you think this is what it is, Fezzy? Mint with Gnome? I never thought about describing like that. Okay. One of the things in Zorin is that you can install Windows program with setup.exe and they appear in the menu. Not every program, of course, works with Microsoft Office 2007, but has some problem with font. So what? They have some type of like wine translator within the distro itself? In my opinion, the best OS for a guy that doesn't want to learn anything, and especially Linux, is Chrome OS. If you want to go full baby mode, go Mac OS. So you see, with Mac OS, you need to buy the hardware. And that's a big problem, like the big barrier, in my opinion, with Mac OS. You need to buy a Mac, right? Or maybe I'm outdated and I don't know what I'm talking about. But last time I checked, I don't think Mac OS supports x64 anymore, right? So you have to buy a Mac. And the issue with Mac, because I was a Mac user, okay? Just to be clear. The issue with Mac is like when you enter the world of Mac and Apple, you are done. Like you will, like the amount of energy and resources and effort you need to get out of the Mac ecosystem is just impossible, in my opinion. Like, it's so hard. Like, for most of the users, they will stay there. They will be like, okay, now everything is transferred. I'm not moving from there. That's the feeling I have. They kind of like envelope you, you know? They're like, they tuck you in, you know? Oh, you're stuck. So, yeah. It's rough. Gaming is a hobby of rich nowadays because goddamn gaming computer and device are so damn expensive. Rational, I agree with you. With this, I agree. But no, okay, I don't agree at 100%, dude. I agree with the fact it's crazy expensive, but you could get a really decent gaming experience without, you know, spending a lot of money. But you have to do a lot of work to get there. This I agree. Anthony Rosario, what's up? That was me 2 weeks ago trying to get Steam to cooperate with my 4M2 drive. Windows 7 should be revived. No, 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 no. It's too far away, dude. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of allowing exe file to just run in a distro. It makes me frankly harder for a new user going into Linux because they won't know the process of installing from package manager. Okay, we talk about that, dude. This is a really good point, Joe. This is a really good point. I tend to give old people Apple products. It's retard proof for old people. Oh. Where is my 1 terabyte drive, dude? So if for the install of the bootloader on my cache OS like Arch. And look, I don't have Arch anymore. Okay, we're gonna reboot. If it just burned my ESP, it's nothing. Like I can fix it in like 2 minutes. Okay, so we recognize Gnome here, huh, chat? F in the chat for cache OS. Okay, let's restart. Before we go there, dude, can I restart? It's strange indeed, yes. So let's see what they did exactly. Okay, so it still works, chat. So my Arch distro is still there, my bootloader. So I guess he created a new entry near the bootloader of my main distro. This is my script and my theme for my Arch. It's looking good, huh, chat? You like it? But it kind of make me question something, okay? Let me explain. He said he created an ESP partition on my 1 terabit drive, and you can see it there. So let's go deeper, chat, because it's here, it's on the 2 terabyte, right? So let's go into it and see if maybe it's related to... No, it doesn't see it, dude. Because there's like, maybe there is too much entry there. But he did exactly what Mageia did, okay? Mageia did the install on the Windows EFE partition, and this one is doing it on the Arch partition. Hey, salut Etoxy, what's up? I guess Zorin is not 100% open source. Okay, we'll get into that. We'll go on their website and I'm gonna explain like my thoughts about the operating system. Okay, chat? That's why you install Arch. Oh, no, wait. I can't wear that yet. You have installed a bootloader into the bootloader or something. Inception bootloader. Dude, this is a nightmare for me. This is a nightmare for me because I like when everything is clean. You know, when I know what is on my hard drive. And here I'm like, what is happening, dude? Ooh, look at this. Like, doesn't it give you the vibe of like Apple? Listen, I can hear the sound. I can hear the sound even if those little stuff are on my desk. Bro. Where is the sound? How do we turn that off now? System sound. All right, boys and girls. Cheers. The sound is out. I will survive now. Ah, yes. Yes. Okay. Pre-death. So, okay. Let's start with the beginning. This is what you will get when you jump into Zorin OS. So, I'm going to pronounce it Zorin. And not Zorin, because Zorin will be the French one of saying it. Hi there. Take the tour to learn your way around and discover essential feature. Start the tour. Open the menu to launch app. Ooh. Okay. So it's really Windows-like. I'm okay with it. Choose your desktop Zorin look with Zorin appearance. So show me what we have. So we have the version of Windows. Oh, got it. Okay, so this is, instead of having the little icon, you will have the little windows there. And you can have more, but you need to upgrade to Zorin Pro OS. Theme. I like dark, chat. Oh, la, dude. Okay, I get it. Listen, chat. You will see in one of my videos, I talk about that. Look at this. Oh, yeah. Like, I literally have the feeling someone moves the sun, right? Like, we took the sun from over there and we move it there. Watch. I'm God, chat. Look at this. It's time to switch the sun. Doo-doo. Like, this is nice, dude. I have to say, like, this is... Okay, you got some points, Zorin OS. You got some points in my heart. But, you know, I mentioned that in one of my videos. You will have the chance to see it in 1 or 2 weeks. But this is a wow effect that you won't be really caring about when everything breaks. You know what I mean? Because this is like Ryan is like, oh yes, this is good. And I think most of the beginners, they will be like, oh, this is so good, I want to stay on this OS for the rest of my life. Until they got problem. You know? You know what I mean? I did buy Zorin Pro, but could never get it installed. So I consider it a donation. What? What? What a way to absolutely roast them dev. I'm just saying what I think, dude. Okay, listen, I'm not roasting everyone. I'm saying that if I had to choose between function and, you know, visual, I will take function every day. That's me. Okay, I'm not roasting anyone. I'm just saying that's what I would choose. Maybe I didn't word it properly. Like, I think this is looking wonderful. So what do we stay on the blue like that, chat? Purple? Or dark? I like dark, but I'm gonna let you choose, chat. I think this is good blue like that. Other, application. Oh, so here you have to choose 100. So I'm not touching that. Jelly mode. Oh! Dude! I don't want it anymore. So, do we start to get what I'm saying, chat? Okay, now it's gone. Do you understand what I'm saying? Oh yes, Air Max, you're such a bad tongue. You're saying so many bad stuff. Cheers. So the way I can choose here, you have dark and then you have all those colors. So if I go green, you see the little light here. It's really subtle. Okay, that's the color I can go through. I like the dark personally, but I think blue give a little bit more, like, you know. You know. All right, so you can do some nice layout, and there is some which are like behind a paywall. We'll talk about this after. Okay, so next, because we have someone in chat who actually paid and did not get access to the paid version of it. The jelly mode is pretty cool though, if it is what I think it is. So what is it? Is the jelly mode like the wobbly mode? I'm gonna set it on, okay? Yeah, that's what it is, dude. It's wobble. Pretty sure this is it. Let me check again for science. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna keep it. This one look a little bit too much like jelly to me, but why not? On KDE, you can set it up, right? See how much jelly you want it. So connect your online account. Why not? So this is next. What is the name of that? Like the sync file system. This is for messaging, Google, another cloud, on cloud or whatever. Maybe Google Drive. Yeah, okay, you can have access to all of this, no worries. Link your phone and your computer with Zorin Connect. Integrate your device to sync notification, reply to message on the desktop share file. Why not? I don't like to do that, so no. But you can do it, and then launch software. Ooh. Nextcloud, thank you guys. You got my back. So software, is that not the Gnome installer? That's what it is, right, chat? Okay, Gnome project. This is a Gnome installer. So far, what I see is like a nice theme. Okay, I'm gonna be rough, but that's why you are watching this video. So far, this is what I see. I see a nice theme. Really nice, by the way, but it's still a nice theme. I prefer my theme. I prefer my theme that I made for myself on Arch. But okay, close. Updated software have been issued since Zorin 17 was released. Okay. System components, Firefox, and upgrade Zorin OS. Okay, install. Please no snap. So we're gonna get into that. Let me upgrade, reboot, and see where we are at. I have to say, guys, like, this is looking pretty darn good. Like, you know, I can't deny that. I really like the way it looks, chat. If you come from Windows, I do understand why people would love that, right, chat? This is looking really nice. But as always, we're gonna go like deeper and see what is under the hood and if we can reach the limit of this baby. So let's reboot. One more thing I want to do. So display settings. Can I? Oh, okay, 144. That's what I need. Yeah, I think it's one of the issues with Linux Mint. You have to learn how to love it, kind of. You don't have this wow effect you have here. Like, you just don't have it, chat. Here you have it, just like it looks really nice, chat. First time I ran Zorin years ago, I broke it pretty much immediately. Oh, man, so good to have caffeine. Oh, I know I won't be able to sleep the next 2 weeks, boys. I know it. All right, so let's go on their website. You see all those details, like the choice of font, the choice of color, like it's really nice, dude. I have to say. So let's go on the Zorin website. So I'm gonna be, as always, you know, a little bit aggressive, but you know, that's how I am. Deal with it, chat. Well, let's talk about this. Okay, so make your computer faster, easier, and what else? More powerful, more secure, and more reliable. Okay. Zorin OS is the alternative to Windows and Mac OS designed to make your computer faster, more powerful, and blah blah blah. So you see the marketing approach, right? It's literally like a copy of like Mac. Like this look like Mac. Like if you say it doesn't look like Mac. Familiar desktop you already know how to use. Zorin is designed to be easy, so you don't need to learn anything to get started. Okay. Less loading, more speed. Your computer should work as fast as you do. Revive your old PC, help with the environment. With an Ubuntu and Linux foundation, Zorin OS is built on the same open source software that powers the US Department of Defense and the International Space Station. Whoa. Ready, set, game. Okay. Your phone and computer work as Zorin. So this I'm interested in. Like, is that something that exists on Gnome chat? Hey, see you, Joe. Good luck with your work. Try YouTube vsync tiering test. Oh no. We'll see what you will see what we're gonna do, dude. Guys, I need a bit of advice. What fonts are most fancy? I don't think the approach of making everything seem to look and work like any other is just confuse people when trying to do anything other than web browsing. That's a good point, Atemo. This is a productivity OS, I presume. Doubt much game support outside of Flatpak. Well, they market themselves as game optimization that you can get great performance easily. Like, I'm not inventing anything. I'm just reading it, right? What do you think if I install Linux on another SSD and have two OS on the same hardware? Is it possible or will I face problem? Fahad, I will really encourage you to keep a copy of Windows and install Linux on another SSD, right? Like our SSD is like $20 right now, so it's not that expensive. I would say watch my video to make sure that you won't have any issue within like the way the distribution is installing themselves. So my recommendation would be, if you are starting Linux, to go with Linux Mint. Like you won't have any like big problem. Okay, I don't want to get too complicated, but buy another SSD and put it in your PC and then install Linux Mint on it. And this is where the adventure starts. Yes, it's GS Connect. Hey, thank you, Alexander. And Davius, you have KG Connect too. Yeah, okay. So they didn't reinvent the wheel there, right? It's just part of Gnome. Like this application there. Just to be sure, okay? But because this is a problem. With this type of presentation, to me, there is a lot of marketing, you know, the website look wonderful. Don't lie to ourselves. It's a really good website. It looks like, you know, next gen, fancy, or, you know, it's good. Problem is that when you go in the texting and what is actually written here, it's written in a way which is, in my opinion, a little bit misleading. Okay, that's what I think. Okay, so this is where we need to talk. There is the basic version, which is the one I have. You have another one for school with educational apps. Software to help teach math, science, geography, language, music, and other subjects. I like that. Teach coding and engineering. That's good. The built-in Colibri app allows school to access an enormous library of top-class educational content. So what is this? Okay, this is good. At least this looks good. I never tried it, but I like the idea of having a distro for, you know, learning. I think this is really cool. Okay. Now the pro version. So who was in chat and told me that they bought it and they couldn't use it? So you have the pro version here. This is not the one we are using. Zorin Pro brings together the best app and most advanced features so you can unleash the full potential of your computer. You see that? This wording, to me, it's... I exaggerated. It's not misleading, but it's telling a story which is not really clear. You know? It's like, buy this milk and unleash your protein power. Like on paper, I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't say anything wrong. Like when you drink milk, you get protein. But am I unleashing really something? You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm unleashing, but this is where I have a problem, right? With the presentation, I would like something more classic. You know? So macOS like premium desktop layout, macOS Lite. Okay. Windows Classic like. Okay. Windows 11. Ubuntu like. So you bought Zorin to look like Ubuntu. Okay. McAfee, I won't read what you just said, but maybe they can make good on their claim, who knows, but I can see the aversion to all the lofty marketing. Yes. That's what I'm trying to explain here. That's an aversion I have because I like fact rather than that, but it's me, right? And this is a standard layout we have. Professional grade creative suite. So what are those? This is GIMP, dude. So this is Blender. Like they don't create anything. This is Kdenlive. This is Inkscape. You can see the icon there. This is GIMP. And Blender. So we turn around. So let me tell me, like, please chat. Someone bought the actual version of it. So you see here, it's a pricing approach. So comparison approach. For $47, you have Office Suite. No, you don't. You have Image Editor, Affinity Photo. No, you don't. You have Affinity Designer. No, you don't. Man, I'm not for that, chat. Autodesk, like, I'm sorry, but this is misleading to me. Bundled with alternative to over 5,000 of professional software. So what is he saying, dude? Okay, that's not what he's saying. So what is he saying? So the Pro version just pre-install app and unlock more theme. Okay, bad events, I get it. But they are not creating something. The alternative, what I'm trying to explain here, what is misleading, what is like kind of like complex to understand is that when someone look at this and is like, oh, for $47.9, I have a professional great creative suite, advanced productivity tools, and Office Suite. Right? But you could have it for free. That's what I'm trying to explain. Like, you don't need to pay that to have those. That's the first issue I would have with that. So I'm like, what do I get with $47.99? Those professional grade creative suits, they're already available for free everywhere. I'm confused, dude. No, they are not providing license. No, they are not. Ice Ants. I have Zorin Pro ISO, but I have not tried it yet. Maybe we'd have to try it. Why not? But so I have two stakes there. Okay, like two stakes. My concern with Zorin is not related to cash. Like, if they provide something and they want to market it, I'm all for it. Okay, like, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm all for it. You're like, you know, I have a special theme that I did, and it look awesomely cool, and I sell it for $1,000. That's all. So whether you like the theme and you want to spend the money, it's another question, right? But it's clear and simple. That's what I provide. Here, what I see is that for $47.99, I get a software package, professional grade creative suite, advanced productivity tools, and office suite. The question I ask is like, what is it? You know what I mean? Like, what is it? And instead of saying what is it that we have ready, they said, this is the money you are saving by using what we provide. We don't know what, nobody knows right now what they provide, because I guess I have to download I have to pay to see what's going on. And then they show off what the alternative could cost. Like, am I explaining, guys, am I explaining the situation well or not? Or am I forgetting something? Back in the Zorin 16 days, they were more clear on this. It was 40 at the time that you could spend to support the project and get a bunch of software bundled in return. Now it's just misleading. Okay, Nicolas, this is what you said. Someone said in chat that it's not. Pay for convenience of pre-install probably. It's also supporting the project. This I understand. So this, guys, this I understand. And this was what I was trying to explain with my theme example, which is like, we are working, and if you want to get access to our work, you need to pay. And for that, listen, guys, I'm on this side of the barrier too. I couldn't agree more. Okay, like, I could not agree more with that. It's just the way it's presented. I think it's not clear enough. The other point, chat. So we had someone in chat that said, I paid for the license, okay, and I could not install it. If you're still in chat, I think it was Green Mall. Okay, here we have support the development of Zorin OS. As independent company, give back your privacy. Okay, so this I understand. This, okay, this is good. So why do you pay for Zorin OS? Support the projects, help Linux thrive. Okay, this I'm okay. Bon. Okay, this I like. This, to me, is more clear. Okay, it's like, we're using open source. Maybe they're contributing. We work in that direction. Please contribute. After you want to contribute or not, that's another problem, right? But, you know. Ah, here we are. But still, okay, still, dude. I don't, like, this is where I have a problem. Those two lines there. They should write as bundled creative system of app. Bundled. Because here it's discutable if they are doing them or not. Know what I mean? That's the whole thing I have against this. I lost my download link for Zorin OS Pro. Can I download it without paying again? You can request a new download link here. As a business, can I purchase without a sales tax? I don't care. Is this a subscription? No. It's a one-time purchase. You won't need to pay again to keep using your copy of Zorin OS 17 Pro. Oh boy. Will I get access to future update of Zorin OS Pro? The purchase will give you access to Zorin OS Pro as well as future update within the 17 release series, such as upcoming point release. Zorin OS Pro will need to be purchased separately when it will be released in the future. We will continue to support Zorin OS 17 until June 2027, and you will be able to use Zorin 17 Pro for life. Here we go. So this is the second problem I want to mention. So let me explain what's going on here. Let me explain. So what's going on here, guys, is that For the next release, you're gonna have to pay again. And one of my buddy, he loved the distro and he wanted to support them. And he bought the license, I think, at the end of Zorin 16, if I remember. So he bought the license at the end of Zorin 16 Pro, right? And bam! Like 1 month after, Zorin 17 Pro come out. And guess what? He doesn't have access to the Pro anymore. And what kind of like making upset is like, and listen. The hard part about that, it's not about the $49, okay? Because I do believe my buddy is like, I wouldn't say loaded, but he doesn't care about cash that much. And it was like, I can't, even if I want, let's say I don't care about money, and I just want to upgrade. He was in a position where he could not upgrade to Zorin OS 17. He was locked out. Because it was more like an issue related to the upgrade itself. There is no option. Another point. There is no option there. You can see there is no option to pay, for example, like $10 and upgrade to the next one. I think it would have been fair, right? Let's say you are like stuck and you are like, I don't want to spend again $49. Well, guess what, dude? You can't. You have to pay the full price if you want to upgrade. Man, even Windows allow free major update for a while after the OS release. I can send you the link to get the pro version if you want to try it, but it's Zorin 17.1. No, I'm good, iSense. Listen, dude. First, I don't want to do illegal stuff, okay? Like, I want to be clear. I'm not doing anything illegal. If I want to buy it, I will just buy it. No problem, okay? But I appreciate you trying to send me the link. I think overall, like, the issue is more around the marketing, I think, right? At least for now. That's why I didn't want to test it, because I feel like I don't want to promote this type of behavior. They are not doing anything illegal, but I think it's just meh. That's how I feel about it. I think the marketing offer is not there. Imagine if they just add, oh, you own Zorin 16, just give us $10 or $20 and you upgrade. That would have been awesome, right? But now what it means is like when you pay Zorin 16 and you want to upgrade to the other one, well, guess what? You have to pay the full price of the license. And to me, it just sucks. I think it's not fair. And then you have, I don't know if my source is really solid, but I think he is. And I don't know exactly what was the problem. So let me rephrase that. I don't know exactly what's the problem with Zorin, but it looks like you can't upgrade out of the pro version, for example, to a core version. If you don't want to pay the $50 again, you can't do it. So now you are in a position where you need to back up, and you are in a weird, really, really weird position, dude. Because you are not in a cycle of upgrade you would have of any other distro. Because even on Ubuntu, you want to upgrade, you press a button, you upgrade, that's all. You know what I mean? So those users, they're going to get stuck there. Okay, don't be too hard on them. I still think they provide good work. Okay, like I think they provide good work. And after it's at the level of the individual to decide if you want to pay or not for it. I'm not judging anyone. I don't judge them for providing the work and pricing it like that. And I don't judge anyone who want to buy it. I'm just saying that the marketing offer, the pricing, in my opinion, is not good. Because those users who bought the 17, they're going to get stuck on 17 if they don't want to pay $49 more. And if they want to get unstuck and install the core, they're gonna have to uninstall everything because you can't upgrade from Pro to Core. That's what I'm trying to explain. And if my source is right. But can you play regular game on Zorin, but not Ubuntu? No. I think you can do exactly the same thing. They provide the core version, so that counts as something positive. Yeah, let's try to see the positive. Okay, you're right, Alid. Let's try to see the positive side. So deceptive module, particularly for those of us who are new to Linux. That's the issue, dude. It's like, if you are a new user and you get stuck in this world, you would be like, this is Linux, I don't want it. I think without Red Hat and Canonical, we wouldn't have Linux. They are selling the support or the theme. Dude, I don't know what they're selling for. It isn't. So support the development. But is it extra support for you? I don't know. Hello, troller blathering. Yeah, we are testing it right now. Okay. But I think we talked about everything. So now let's get more technical. So we see the offer. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, dude. Okay, I stop. We see the offer there. Let's see what they have now. Let's see what you got, Papa. Let's start with an update. Okay, so everything seems fine. Let's see the repository. So this repository, what do we have? Ubuntu Jamie. Jamie update. Jamie universe. Jamie multiverse. Jamie backport. Jamie security. Okay. So Jamie. Oh, Jamie. Ubuntu Jamie life cycle. So Jamie is here. So it's 2204 LTS chat. I don't know if you see it. But this is a 2204. 2404 released like what? Like 2 months ago? So we are here, chat. It started in 2020 of April 2025. And it's gonna stop in 2025 for the standard. Okay, so this is why it stopped for normal user. 2025, dude. 1 year from now. Zorin was my first distro. Use it about 1 year. Never use this pro nonsense. Makes sense, dude. Hello, Cypher. I like my Windows to have that jiggle. Okay. All right. So we know what it's based on. So where are their repo? Ah, Mozilla repo. Okay. Zorin. Okay, so they had their repo like that. App driver. Okay. I know I'm not supposed to do that, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Okay, here we go, dude. So what are we using, chat? So Jammy, kernel 6.5. We have Flatpak installed by default. I don't see any snap, so let's see snap. No snap are installed yet. Yes! But snap is here, chat. If you were scared, use apt, not dpkg. So what is the command, dude? So just to make the thing clear. Sudo apt your max. apt install /dep file. Okay. Okay. All right. So we did it correctly. So we are using Gnome. It's X11, obviously. Those drivers, I guess, they are a little bit funky. Okay. So just for you to watch the nice fast fetch, chat. Wow. Okay. Driver seems correctly installed, I guess. Which is good. So why 43? It's an old version of Gnome. Really old version of Gnome. Why do they use it? I don't know. I don't know what Ubuntu LTS use. I'm not a specialist of Gnome. I try to avoid it no matter what. Okay, I want to be honest with you guys. I try to avoid it no matter what. If snap works fine, it's not a problem, to be honest. Well, snap is not working well. At least for my test, I will not recommend snap to anyone. Okay. I will not recommend it. I made a video about that. So they use whatever Ubuntu LTS use, which makes sense. So Ubuntu LTS. What am I doing, chat? Ubuntu LTS Jammy Gnome version. Yeah, so it's 43, dude. So this is literally what it is, because they're not reinventing the wheel, chat. All right, so chat, let's see what we can install, how we can install it, and see how it goes. So I have to say, this is reactive. Okay, like this is reactive. Here is what I'm going to do. I'm going to start with GIMP. We're going to start with the content creation, chat. So how does it work? GIMP, FlatUp, Snap. So the integration is working, right? I'm gonna be vicious, dude. I'm gonna be vicious on this one. I'm gonna go with a default. Let's say you don't know. All right? You go with FlatUp, and I'm gonna tell you why I'm going vicious. Vicious. I'm not that vicious, right? But you get it. So we're gonna download it. I love their theme. Okay, like don't get me wrong. I love their theme. I think it's really slick. But I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna go like vicious. So let's see what Flatpak they have installed. Mesa 24.1. That's pretty recent, no, chat? And they have their theme already included in it. So maybe they did a good job there. But I'm always worried about that. So the first thing to get started is to install KDE. I wouldn't say that, dude. Flatpak and Snap, both useless for me. I always avoid any of them. I'm just trying to see. So listen, the issue I would have with Flatpak is related. Let me explain. The issue I have with this one is related to the access of file and the theming. That's why I want to go this way. Nafet, thank you very much for becoming a proud member of La Crème de la Crème Club, dude. Thank you very much for your support. This is awesome. Thanks a lot, dude. Ubuntu Jamie used Gnome 42. I just checked. It was Gnome 43, buddy. Did I make a mistake? Did I make a mistake? Here they say Gnome 42. Max look confused and not happy right now. Yeah, because I have a big lack of knowledge when it comes to Gnome. Like it's just not for me, chat. Just run apt policy Gnome shell. Oh yeah, because it comes from Zorin, dude. So you see? Hey, thank you, Alexander. So this is right. The one from Ubuntu is 42.9. But the one from Zorin is 43.9. So they do just more than theming, chat. Okay? My belief is like this mesa is not the one which is supposed to be there. Can I check that just for science? Sure, we'll roleplay Gnome. You can be the blue one. I will be the red one. Okay, so watch. This is the main issue there. So we did install Gnome, okay? And you can see theming is not good. Let's see if they have... this is... Okay, so that's the way they get out of it. Okay, not bad. Okay. I have to say, not bad, dude. Because normally with a Flatpak, it can be a pain to have like a themed version of, you know, this type of app. And I have to say, like, they did implement it well. It's a trap, right? It's a trap. So, good point here. Okay, so this is good. This, I have to say, it's good. Even if you go through FlapTub, why not? Now, let's go with... what else can we install? OBS. OBS Studio. So they can install from FlatHub. You can go with the Snap Store. No thanks, please. Or Zorin OS. I'm gonna go with the FlatHub too. And this should be working fine too. Let's see. But theming wouldn't work regardless because it's GIMP, use GTK2. So, I agree with this statement. But what I'm saying is like, without touching anything and without knowing this feature, Luco Lesco, when I set up Dark, okay, within their launcher there. Okay, so where was this launcher? Zorin Appearance. Yeah. When I set up Dark there, it kind of follow. Watch, I'm going to set up clean. And if I go with GIMP, it should be working. You see? I don't have to do extra. That's because I'm trying. Listen, guys, I'm trying to use it as a beginner. And this, I can see it's working. If you do that on other distro, and installing via Flatpak, listen to me, installing via Flatpak, dude, sometimes it just doesn't work. So I believe they did their due diligence there. With the way they manage the GTK theme under the hood. That's what I want you to test there. Does it make sense? Because normally you have to get a little bit deeper to make it work. That's why I said I'm going to be like vicious to see if it works. And it does work. So I see that they use a lot of marketing word, but at the end of the day, the polish is there. Like you can't, you know, I'm flaming them, but if they do a good job, I have to say it too. And this is, for me, it's a good job. Right? Like, okay, the browser is there. Video, okay. Outputs. And they have Invent. It seemed like there is missing, because there is a lot missing, chat. Oh, I know why. Wait, I know why. I know why. Okay, so now we have it. Okay. So, this is working, dude. This is good. Obviously, it's Flatpak. There is no reason, but sometimes The driver could be not installed well. So this is positive, chat. Okay? This is positive. Show me NeoFetch. Jade, we don't do NeoFetch anymore. We do fast fetch. Okay? Fast NeoFetch. NeoFetch is old school. We do the new one, dude. So this work. Man, this is, to me, guys, this is really good point. To me, this is really good point, okay? I've been like really harsh on the distro because, you know, that's my job kind of. But when it works, it works. So, good job, boys. This, I have to say, this is good. So I don't think... I don't know, I'm doing stupid here. Okay, so let's do a DaVinci resolved. Let's do a DaVinci resolved install, chat. Let's do it. Give me 1 second. They say they're production ready, guys. They say they're production ready. Oh. No. They say they're production ready, chat. Let's see if they are. What the... Air Max, what are you doing? This is confusing. DaVinci Resolve. Copy. Paste. Okay, it's copied. Nice. Extract, I guess. Oh, look at those little icons. Installation.pdf. Whoa, 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 whoa. How are you? Your eyes, they are good, chat? From DaVinci Resolve, install, blah, 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 CD download, chmod. -I. The following are undated. Please install the following packages. Okay. Sudo apt install. Damn. I'm doing stupid, huh, Chuck? Like always. See what happened. So I'm following the instruction. Do you wish to continue? Yes. Yes. So, if I remember correctly, Zorin was considered to be very heavy distribution, including the lightweight version. What do you think? So, you saw this concept about heavy or not heavy, I tend to be like not agreeing at all with it. Okay? When someone say to me like, hey, I installed this distro and look, I have like 200 megabytes of usage of RAM, this is so light. I'm like, bro, you have 32 gigabytes of RAM, like, who cares? Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, who actually cares about that now anymore? Okay, so this black screen, we always have it. Which is fine. So here you have to quit. Force quit, yeah. I'm gonna restart it, and it should start. Here we go. So, yeah. I'm not really a fan of this approach, chat. So already we have lost the new user, but at least the error message tell you exactly what to do. Yes, it's not hard. Like if this launch, I will tell you right away, this is a great experience for DaVinci Resolve. There is other distro which make it way harder. Because here I just downloaded the file. Yeah, it's working, dude. Like I have everything there. Where is my GPU? Yeah, you see my 4090. It's working right off the bat, chat. So, you know, like if you want to do content creation with this operating system, and you're able to handle Gnome, because this is Gnome at the end of the day, right? It's like, well, here this doesn't look good, chat. Here it's like, why is it doing that? Oh, you need to allow it. Okay, so it works. Like, here the way I see it is that it does work, chat. Try to open an MKV file, okay? Let's do that. I don't know, I don't use the free version, but let's do that, dude. I'm gonna show you something funny. So, YouTube, Air Max. Okay. Okay, this is a link. We are 121. Okay. Watching, dude. This is awesome. Let's do something funny. Do 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 do. Ta 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 ta. Ta 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 ta. Do 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 do. Ta 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 ta. Ta 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 ta. Do 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 do. Okay, this is bad. This is bad, dude. Okay, okay. This is bad. Why do I have the return? Okay, I'm gonna close it. This is bad. Why do I have the return? Okay, I'm gonna close it. This is bad. Why do I have the return? Okay, I'm gonna close it. This is bad. Why do I have the return? Okay, I'm gonna close it. All right. This is bad. Okay, we done. Sorry about that, boys. So normally, so I don't like the fact I can do shift to open there. I kind of like break my workflow. This should be working. Why do I have the return? Okay, okay, so this works. Now we're gonna go DaVinci, Papa. Please. Media. So somehow it doesn't like this format, huh, chat? So MKV doesn't like. So it just took the sound here. So again, on my version, on my version of DaVinci Resolve, I can open it, no problem. So let's do something else, dude. If it doesn't like MKV, you just find another format. Let's do something else, dude. If it doesn't like MKV, you just find another format. Let's do something else, dude. If it doesn't like MKV, you just find another format. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so MKV... Let's do something else, dude. So if it doesn't like MKV, you just... On the Pro version, I can do it, right? On the Pro version, no issue. Oh, it doesn't like move too? So what does he like, chat? The heck does he like, chat? The heck does he like, chat? MP4, I guess. The heck does he like, chat? MP4, I guess. Okay, stop the recording. Heck does he like, chat? Okay, stop recording, buddy. MP4. Okay, I think I just crashed it. I just crashed it, chat. And this is not working, obviously, because I crashed it. So this is a limitation of DaVinci, right? Nothing else. So this is a limitation of DaVinci, right? Nothing else. Oh wow, it doesn't like any of them. The heck? I'm confused, dude. So I don't use the free version, right? But here I'm confused. It should be working out of the box. Well, maybe we're gonna do a video about that, dude. I need to make a video about that because this should be working out of the box. I need to make a video about that because this should be working out of the box. I need to make a video about that because this should be working out of the box. I need to make a video about that because this should be working out of the box. I need to make a video about that because this should be working out of the box. I need to make a... Really confused, dude. Yeah, so maybe something I didn't configure there. Normally, I don't have to configure anything. But this should be working out of the box. Try image file, okay. Yeah, it does show up, chat. It does show up. So it's related. So the sound, we have it. No problem. You choose PCM. But the video, for whatever reason, is a problem. Is the video encoded in H.264 or H.265? If yes, then those don't work on free version of DaVinci. Oh, okay. I didn't know that, dude. I thought it was working, my man. I thought it was working on the free version. So you have to go ProRes. Oh, I didn't know that, chat. So it's my fault, dude. But you get it. Like it's working. Here it's just a DaVinci Resolve issue, right? That's all it is. Okay, so let's get out from here. if you want to do production, it does work. So you're going to have to work on your workflow. Obviously, I don't use the free version of DaVinci Resolve. I use the other one. I tried the free version on Windows, and I was like, okay, I love the actual software. I'm going to pay for it. It's a one-time fee for life. So for me, it was not even a problem. So it's like $300 to buy it. So content creation, it is working very well, dude. Like, I can't say the opposite. I will be... man, I wouldn't be telling you the truth. It was not the case. Let's talk about gaming now. Let's go through the apps. This thing is fast. Because I remember, like, when we were trying Ubuntu, the software launcher will block, it will be a pain. This one works right off the box, which is fine. Let's go and install Steam. So we have the FlatHub version, okay, and Steam installer. Zorin OS. So you can choose the one. So, dude, I'm gonna go with the native one. So $300 for DaVinci, yes. Hello, Grateful. And it's for life. Let me show you that, guys. DaVinci Resolve. $295. And something I regret, dude. Something I regret while buying it. Sometimes they have bundle. So you buy one of their hardware. Like this, for example, this little keyboard there. It's gonna cost you maybe $400, but then they give you the pro license with it. You know, and this, honestly, I should have done it. You see, for example, this one. You buy this stuff there. It's $3.99 or whatever. And I do believe they're gonna give you a license for it. I don't know if it works on Linux, but if I had to redo it, I think I would have bought one of those. I think it's cool. I would have loved to have one of those, you know, to edit faster. But it's my work, right? I do edit like every day. So, you know, you pay 100 more and you have the hardware plus the license. I didn't know at the time. I was dumb. Just double check, right? To see if it's actually the case still, but yeah. It's so weird how to screenshot tool pre-select an area. You can drag and select an area, or you will have to move the handle. For the screenshot, this is a Gnome stuff, right? So you can move it like that, or you can move it like that. Right? You choose whatever you want to do. I don't understand all of this, but I always tune in when you are live and I'm awake. Hey, thank you, buddy. Hope you are doing well. Hello, do you test Zorin again, or it's a first time? This is my first time, dude. When will you test the first one on DistroWatch, or did you already? So MX Linux, I'm really not willing to go there. To me, it's like a really meh distro chat. I don't see why I need to install this on my machine. Like, I don't see... I'm gonna do it one day, but it's one of those streams where I'm like, dude, do I really need to install that? Like I know it's gonna be bad. I can see it. It's like, why should I install them? You know? Send them an email. If you send $100, would you get it? I don't think so. Hello, Miles. Trying to play games on Linux. So far, it's working. Wish me luck. Nice. It's gonna be working for a long time, buddy. Remember, the H.264 restriction is only for the Linux user, not Windows. Oh, that's true, Tom. That's a good point. This is a really good point. Garuda Dragon Eyes is pretty cool so far. I like it over SteamOS. Stream Element? What are you saying, Stream Element? Did you just follow, Miles? Thank you for the follow if you did. Appreciate it. I'm making some tests with the Stream Element bot on YouTube, and this thing is working like 1 on 10 times. Like, what a pain. You are testing Zorin, but you have hesitation over MX? Yes, because a lot of users were mentioning this distro as the first experience on Linux. So we're going to be testing the gaming, and the last thing I want to test, chat, please make me think about it, is the executable, like how you can launch an executable like a .exe on this distro. Like I really want to try this to see how it goes. The DaVinci editor keyboard are fully compatible with Linux. I think I will buy one as well. Dude, listen, if you get one, just let me know, okay? Because I did a full remap of my shortcut for my keyboard. And honestly, like, I love it. The only issue I have is like when I have to use my little like mouse to get exactly on the frame before a cut. And you see these little wheels? This little wheel, I think it will be great on my workflow. So can I justify $300 there? I can't. Okay, guys, I just can't. But it will be a nice addition. Like, I won't lie to you. Like, this is some of those like quality of life improvements where you're like, that would be cool, you know, if I had the budget there to buy it. But right now, I just can't. Yeah, I just can't. But let me know. Okay. Okay, we are logging right now into Steam. Wish me luck. Which exe would you try? I think a simple exe. I don't know, something stupid. You let me know. Give me some thoughts there about what should I try, dude. Okay, I'm setting up Steam. I'm not showing my stuff there. One second, dude. Almost there. Okay, this is done. Gonna restart it real quick. Notepad. Okay, yeah, Notepad. Good one. I agree with that. Your accent is cool. I really like it. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Okay, so I'm starting Steam. If I had to eat one dish for the rest of my life, probably chicken and rice. If I had one dish to eat for the rest of your life, chicken and rice. I will go with spaghetti con vongole. That will be the only plate I will eat until the end of my life. Or maybe spaghetti with octopus. I will go for that, dude. I will go for that. I have weird taste, but... Okay, so Steam, can you launch, please? Thank you. Yeah, sorry, that's the Italian name, but it's a dish. So you have, like, one of my favorite dish is spaghetti with octopus ink and octopus in it. So the spaghetti is black. But dude, this is good. Oh boy, this is good, dude. This is real good, chat. So I know some of you are gonna be like, what are you eating, Max? It's disgusting. Listen to me. You don't know what's good until you try that. I would have some requests for someday if you are interested and have time. I would be interested to know if you can make work Elden Ring on Linux, of course, the randomizer mode, and Elden Ring cheat engine. Not for cheating, but if you want to fight a boss for training, it really helps. So Temet, it should be working, dude. Like, I don't even need to make a video about it because it should be working. Right now, Lawrence, hello here. You could come eat spaghetti e vongole to Enzio in Italy. Dude, I would love to. You know, are you Italian, Lawrence? Sono francese, però parlo un poco italiano. Hai già capito? Okay? I hope my accent was not too bad, but I love Italy, dude. Especially Italian food. But yes. You guys know how to cook, huh? Un po', not un poco. Sorry, my bad. Oh, okay, got it. That spaghetti sound disgusting, sorry. You don't know what's good, buddy. Sì, sono italiano, okay. The accent was great. So, I never properly learned Italian, but I went there for many years. So, that's how I learned Italian, just by, you know, getting there and trying to speak to everyone. So I kind of understand like 95% of what Italians are saying. I struggle to construct sentence, but I would say the basic, like I would survive. Pasta covered in petrol? No, it's not petrol. This is octopus ink, dude. I'm educated 3 years as a gourmet chef. I know how to make fast food now. Bro, what are you saying, Nathan? Like, what was that? Pudding ketchup? Man, what was that? I'm losing my mind. I even pudding, like... Dude. Okay. Just do this and say random things really loud. Boom, authentic Italian. Okay, boys. Okay. Now we're gonna see all the meme, you know, of the guy who break pasta like spaghetti. Like just to ruin the, you know, the feeling of our like friend from Italy. Like, I don't think they care really, but... Oof. Thank you. Game launch. Pretty dope. Yes. Start. 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 Okay, this is smooth, chat. I think we are a little bit under in terms of FPS. Not that bad, actually. So, Temet, I don't really do support on this channel, okay? I don't do it on this channel, and especially not when I'm live. But the idea is that the game is translated from Windows to Linux. If you put a mod there, it's going to be translated from Windows to Linux too. So it should work. That's the main idea. The Windows install is in your hard drive. Like everything is exactly like on Windows. So whatever like tutorial you are following to install the mod, you just locate where your files are, and you do the same thing on Linux, and it should be working. And as you just mentioned, I know the randomize can work on Steam Deck. Well, Steam Deck is actually Linux. It's Arch based. It's a special version of Arch, but it's Arch. So you should be able to make it work. Just follow how they do it on Steam Deck, and maybe you're gonna find a solution there. But I played Elden Ring 3 times on stream. I'm using a special mode that unlocks the FPS, disables the run loss, upgrades the visual quality of the game, can enable like seamless co-op. Like you can do everything with this little line. And it took me 1 second to install. It does not do the randomized mod. I think it's a special one you need to use, but there is no problem. Hi Tutti, your discussion gave me taste to create a brand new distro, the Great Pasta Linux. Let's go, man. Let's do it. I'm down for that, broski. So here on CachyOS we are at like 600 FPS, 640. Here we are at like 550. So can we game? Yes. But is it the best? I'm not sure, dude. Yeah. But it's working. Like at least it's launching, right? And here will be around 500. So we are at 470, 460. Okay, it's not bad, dude. It's not bad. But you let some performance on the side, that's for sure. Okay, so let's get out from here. And again, we noticed that in my test with my hardware that when you run Gnome, at least on my PC, we lose FPS. It is what it is, chat. Let's do our favorite test here, the Shadow of Tomb Raider. Dan, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it. Airmax, are we going to use an optimized kernel later? Do I really want to optimize this, dude? Like, come on. The fact it's on GNOME, for me, it's a problem, right? And I know a lot of you guys love Gnome, and you know, I'm not judging you, but for me, like with my hardware, it's just like I like Cinnamon better than Gnome when it comes to gaming, okay? I think I've seen like one question in the chat. Teammate, thank you very much for the tip. $10, let's go. Arch superior at all. Yes. Thank you very much for your generosity, buddy. Much, much appreciated. Thank you very much, dude. So, I want to thank you, but I want to also thank all the viewers, all of you guys who have been watching my video. I want to thank all the people who give the thumbs up, even if sometimes the content is not as best, you know, as you are maybe expecting, but you still come here, give a thumbs up, and I really appreciate it. I want to also thank all of you who are supporting me through the membership here on YouTube. All of you that are supporting me on Patreon, because yes, I have a Patreon. This will be my favorite way for you guys to support me because they don't take a huge cut. So, if you are, you know, if you like Patreon, I have one. So, I want to also thank all the generous donators of membership on this channel. Guys, thank you very much. And also all the one who give money through PayPal. Guys, I don't know how to say it. I'm going to be heavy here, but thank you very much. Okay, like you have no idea how much it helps. So thanks a lot. We should benchmark Donkey Kong. Okay, dude. Okay. I tried gaming on several different distros. I'm now on Kubuntu 22 LTS and so far so good. If it works for you, nice. So Miles, if you are referring to AFMF, I don't think it's available on Linux yet. I think this is what you are mentioning. I'm not really versed when it comes to AMD GPU because I don't own one. Now, is it worth it? That's another question. I don't think it is, but I understand your need to try it out. Yusun Supap. Elle déchire cette chaîne, you are rocking. Thank you, dude. Thanks for the support, dude. Thanks for the nice word, I appreciate it. Toi aussi, tu déchires. They might be updating. No pants. Oh, I didn't check. Okay, we're gonna have to check who went with the pants or no pants situation, dude. No pants. No pantaloni. Okay, let's see. It was no pants, chat. It was no pants. I was reading chat, but on the sides of my eyes, I could tell. Okay, Jude, we have a pretty decent output there. 295 average FPS. And the mean, which are at 267. So wait, let me show you that. It's pretty dope. 295, 267 performance is there on this game. It was not on Valheim. But performance is there on this game, chat. So who said it first, dude? I think it was McAfee. Anyway, the one who said no pants, you won, guys. The famous no pants. I think I'm just gonna stick with mint. Dude, if you're on mint, just stay on mint. Like, to me right now, I don't see why you should, you know, take the risk of jumping on Zorin OS. And I will explain why after. I already, like, explained a lot, but If you're happy on Mint, just stay on Mint. Hey, Grateful, have a good night, buddy. I will add cream on my carbonara just to annoy you. It's not true, I don't do that. But I will do it just to annoy you. Okay, let's do a Cyberpunk bench, and then we're gonna try to launch Overwatch. Overwatch is a big issue, or one of the biggest issues I had. And we're gonna try like to see what type of like, you know, responsiveness we have. Because right now I noticed on Valheim it was not like it felt okay, but not 100%. We'll see how it feels on Overwatch. I think it's gonna be easier for me to see. I almost unsubscribed. Air Max, be careful. Oh no. How are we gonna do, dude? Has anyone installed ProtonVPN on Arch Linux? Can someone cover a tutorial, please, to remain secure online? Miles, I'm pretty sure there is a lot of tutorial about that all around the place, right? It shouldn't be hard to install a VPN on Arch, even through Network Manager. Make your due diligence and research, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna find out. Who does Nick? Cheers. Well, you know what we didn't check? Dude, I just realized there is something we're gonna have to check. There is something we're gonna have to check for the content creation. I just think about it. Do we have Pipewire, chat? Do we have Pipewire? So cheers. Let's see the performance there. So the maximum we got is 169 and lowest 125 with those settings. We'll see what type of performance we get there. Noxy, thank you for subscribing, dude. Appreciate it. Like the bot is saying that you subscribed maybe like 10 minutes after you actually subscribed. Thank you for streaming Linux. It's needed. Here we are, dude. Everything is Linux here. PC, streaming PC, gaming PC, everything is Linux. Temet, please. No spoiler. No spoiler. Okay, 164 and 122. So it's not bad. Not bad. Again, like it's not fully optimized, but it's not bad, dude. Let's game and see how it feels. You know, I didn't finish this game too. Like, I just benchmarked. Like, those days, it's really suck. I would love to play more. Bro. So you see, this is something... Listen, chat. So, those benchmark... They give you... I move, I'm driving, bro. Like... Those benchmark, they give you an idea of the performance, right? Raw performance. Dude, there is something about Gnome. Like there is something about Gnome that makes my experience on my screen feel like I'm not running it how it's supposed to run. I don't know how to explain, chat. There is something about it, dude. So I don't know if you can see it on stream, but every time I use Gnome, it doesn't seem smooth enough. I can't explain why. It's always the same issue with me. It doesn't... He has to do something with motor? Yeah, maybe. It just doesn't seem like smooth. It's just bad, chat. This is off. Now, okay, for me it's a no-go, dude. I can't explain exactly what's going on. This is the sad part. It doesn't feel... Listen to me, chat. It doesn't feel like right. Does it make sense? Because it's at 11, it was good on Wayland, remember? Oh, you're right. Maybe it could be that too. Gnome X11. But there is no way with this old version of Gnome I could switch to Wayland, right? Like there is no way. Game also feel like they have higher latency under Gnome for me. Yeah, exactly, dude. I always had problem on Gnome when gaming. That's why I use Plasma indeed. Okay. I'm not the only one, chat. Like, please tell me. I don't want... Listen. I don't want to be this guy that just dump on Gnome. I don't want to be this guy. But I'm telling you, there is something odd going on. Alright, there is something odd going on. Maybe it's my hardware. Maybe... I don't know what it is. But something is odd. Like, it's just odd, chat. Okay? Okay, I just disable Mars acceleration there, because... No, but Alexander, even... Like, dude, even before the explicit sync... You're right, I agree. Like, for Wayland, you're right. Okay, yeah, I know what you mean now. Okay, please don't go into the... Don't go into the war between Gnome and KDE and whatever. Like, this is not the intent, okay, chat? Like, this is not the intent. Okay, the new Gnome release should be good with gaming. Gnome benchmark between KDE and Gnome now. Pretty much the same. Okay, that's good. That's really good. Okay, so let's get into it, boys. Okay, so we have the FPS issue again. So, okay, this benchmark, I won't be taking it in consideration. I'm gonna have to do the full clean install of this second hard drive and see if we have any other type of issue. I won't be mentioning it, chat. It could be a user error. So I want to give or Overwatch error. I don't want to give, you know, I want to give the benefit of the doubt for this game. It's okay, dude. Is Mongoat dead? No, why? Air Max, try out Garuda next month. I will love it. A lot of people have switched for the gaming experience. Test it out. First through, sorry to be pushy. Hey, Miles, don't be pushy. I use Garuda for 6 or 7 months. maybe 8 months. There is a way to make Garuda really like enjoyable. I made a video about it. I do believe right now Garuda is good, but there is better option out there. That's why I didn't really restart it. Would you ever do a Gentoo stream? I already did one. But it's just too complicated, right? Gentoo, like I will need a 8-hour stream type of experience, you know what I mean? Garuda is not that good. Garuda, okay, so let me talk about Garuda. Garuda is great, but you need to know what you are doing because they propose 3 versions. You have the Garuda fully bloated one with like all the application you don't need. So this I'm not a fan of. You have the Dragonize, which is the base of the fully bloated one without the bloat, but it's still too much bloated in my opinion. And then you have the one I will encourage to use, which is Garuda, I don't know how they called it, like Garuda KDE, like the vanilla one. So you will have like all their optimization and you will have like nothing of the bloat. It's more like a, I would say, clean experience. But man, like there is better alternative, right? So the one I was using for 8 months was the base one, like the KDE one. Because the Dragonize one, it works until it does not. Like there is too much, in my opinion, like there is too much tweak, too much stuff to make it look as it look, and it could be a source of problem, right? That's all I have to say. Listen, Miles, I already encourage you to watch all my video because otherwise we're gonna have a discussion about all the distro I tried. And it's gonna be maybe a 48-hour stream if we go in that direction, brother. Like right now, if you want to go on Arch-based distro, first CachyOS, and second EndeavourOS. That will be my choice. But if it's for gaming, first CachyOS. For so many reasons, dude. And I made a video about it. Because I don't want to repeat myself. I've been a Gentoo user for 10 plus years before switching to Arch. So, long story short, Gentoo was one of my first love when I had to use it for server because it was the most configurable distro for really playing with the kernel and using flags while compiling like the kernel, but also the servers themselves. So Gentoo, like I know how to use it, guys. Because you know, like some of you guys are like, oh, you should do a Gentoo stream just to see me suffer, but I would not. I think the issue with doing a stream with Gentoo is like it's gonna take hours to compile, and I think we're gonna get bored. That's all. But it wouldn't be a trap for me. This type of distro, like Zorin, will be more a trap for me than Gentoo, just to give you an idea. Javier, thank you for subscribing to YouTube. I appreciate it, dude. Air Max. Install Linux on my gaming laptop and notice battery life drop. Is it just me? Is it a just me issue compared to Windows? I have no idea. What I heard is like normally on Linux you should have a better battery usage than on Windows. So maybe there is something you should do on your own to make sure that the correct options are enabled on Linux. But I don't have a laptop on Linux. Actually, I don't own a laptop. So it's one of the lack I have right now. I would love to have a laptop because I know a lot of you guys are using Linux on a laptop. Oh wow, I just left a comment on one of your video and just saw you were live, lol. Mind if I ask here? Hey, Black Mage, shoot your shot, okay? Shoot your shot. So here we are, dude. It's not bad. Again, like same issues and you know all the other game related to Gnome. Little bit of stutter, I guess. Maybe because I was stuck there. Wait. Maybe because I was stuck. Let's see. Yeah. A little bit of input lag. I don't know if it's Gnome or the kernel, but like there is input lag, that's for sure. But it's working, chat. I cannot say it's not working. It's just not optimized the way I like it, I would say. If you have you know, no offense, but if you have a potato computer and a potato screen, I don't think you're gonna see any difference, dude. If you go high-end or mid, because I consider myself like mid-range, because I have a 270 Hz monitor on a 4090, 5950X. Now they are doing like 500 Hz monitor, dude. Better CPU, so maybe you could have even more like sensibility toward like how it feels in terms of input lag and everything. Yes, Zorin is gonna be a problem, dude. Because if I feel it on my hardware, you might even feel it harder on a better hardware. Okay, so it works. Is it the best? It's discutable. But again, like for gaming, nah, it works. Pipewire version. Okay, so I think it's PSCTL. List, I guess. Yeah, so it's on. So it's using Pipewire. This is the other stuff I wanted to check. So you have Pipewire working here. Yeah, this is awesome, chat. This is good. So I think we talk about everything, chat. I'm looking to install Endeavor OS soon. One of the reasons is I want to try out all the desktop environment it has out of the box. Am I able to swap between them easily? Not sure how painful that is. Okay, so Black Mage, that's actually a good question. Depending on your hardware, installing Endeavor OS is going to take you like between like 3 minutes to, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. This is for installing the base. The most, I would say, how to word that? I would say the most economic or like most like easy way of doing it will be to install like Endeavor OS with KDE, for example, and then on top of this, install over desktop environment. Okay, you can do that. It's not a problem. What you need to understand though is like, you might encounter issue of configuration file or stuff like that, and it might not give you a good, I would say, like vision of the desktop environment itself. Like sometimes I've been in a situation where there are not conflict, but like one desktop environment could, I wouldn't say interact, but the config file could create some issue, okay? So I would say test them first by just installing on top of them. And then when you think like one is better than the other, reinstall fresh and start it this way. I don't know if it makes sense, but If you have time, just reinstall each time. Maybe. If you have time. Me, I would. It really depends, right? If it's a 1 hour install, just install the GE on top of it. If it's a 2-minute install, just reinstall the distro. But you don't need Pipewire after that logging sound at full blast. Yeah, true. Yes. Yeah, you're welcome, Black Mage. Okay, so we covered that. So what else could we talk about with this distro? I think we covered everything. What else can we talk about, chat? Give me some stuff. Give me some hint. Oh, yes, I know. The installation of the exe. This is what we need to do, dude. They market it like it's a revolution. So we're going to download Notepad. Notepad++. Download. So one of the features of this is that you can download. So I'm gonna do with the installer, and I'm gonna go with the zip. Okay. Apparently, you can download exe and you can run them. So let's pretend this is our first run there. We don't know what we are doing, and I want to run Notepad++ 8.68 installer. Right? So let's go. Notepad Next can be installed from software. Notepad Next is an alternative to Notepad++. No, I don't want Notepad Next, dude. I want this one. So install Windows App Support. Okay. Okay, so you need to install it. You need to install it. And so Dreamscape, you are right. Let's install this baby. Put my magic password there. So I saw a YouTuber doing a Linux challenge using the distro, and he had this weird workflow with OBS and wanting the windows in a specific place he had issue with. So Mr. Very Smart, first things first, I want to tell you that I really appreciate the fact that you are not naming this YouTuber and not making the promotion of someone else on my channel. I want to say thank you very much for that. It's a really nice, I would say, attention. The second point is that I saw this video too because I like the creator. And the name of the channel, dude, I have a big lag here. The name of the channel so chat, I just got a donation and I want to thank you for the donation. Okay, it didn't show up on stream because I think this thing is broken, but I want to thank you for the donation. Okay, dude? Thank you very much. Yeah, you know who you are. Appreciate it. Now, let me check because I want to mention this gentleman. I'm sub to this guy. He's really good at what he's doing. What was his video, man? So the guy was not renting, it was an honest video. I know, but I'm just trying to let me check. So it was YouTube 30 days challenge, 30 days Linux challenge, and let's put beer. I think it's something. Voila, it's this dude. Craft computing. Okay, so I watched this video, chat. I watched this video. So let me talk about it. Let me talk about it. I really encourage you to go and watch the video if you want. There is a lot of things to say, dude. But I think one of the main issue was related, he was using this distro. It was related to the fact he was using Gnome. It was related to the fact that he had expectation toward some type of application that he couldn't have the equivalency on Linux, which is fair. Honestly, I think the base distro was the issue. Okay, and it's not the reason why we're testing Zorin today. Okay, like we have a lot of users requesting Zorin on my latest video, but I think this distro is not. This is not it, dude. Like let's word it this way. To me, this is not it. Yeah, it was frustrating to see that bunch of the issue were due to Gnome. Yes. I think again, I have nothing against this gentleman. I like him, to be fair. And I think we are all also like guilty of doing that. And I mentioned it in my latest video. It's like when you switch from one operating system to another, and it could work also in the Linux realm. You switch from one distro to another. You do a certain action and you expect a certain result. But you forget you are not on the same product, right? You are not on the same operating system. And then you become critical, right? And it's fair, it's totally human. I'm doing it, right? I'm trying to not doing it while I'm doing those review, but I'm still doing it. And I think some of those like remarks that were related to that. You know what I mean? There were also issues related to Flatpak, because he was trying to try to use some type of hardware, and because he was going through Flatpak, he didn't have the right permission for the hardware to be detected, right? This is a fair remark. You know, there is a lot of things going on there. I think my video answers a lot of those rants. Because if you come with a great state of mind and you are willing to change and you take in consideration that each time you switch to a new operating system, you are a noob, even if you know like the base, it will help you a lot to adapt and have a better experience. And I think everybody tend to forget that. It's human, right? Okay, so this is a problem, chat. I don't know what's going on. But now we start to have the issue, right? As I mentioned earlier, we start to have like the weird stuff going on. This is not a Zorin problem, I think. This is a Ubuntu problem. I told you sometimes the store doesn't work. It's fun. You remember what I said earlier in the stream? It's fun until stuff doesn't work anymore. We are at this specific moment, chat. Okay, so apparently it's on. Oh, it's wine. Oh boy. Oh, dude. What did you expect? Man, you know what we should do? I'm gonna start the Air Max Linux distro based on CachyOS. The best gaming distro you ever had. And I'm gonna put my face on it like that. Sorry, I show my tongue. I shouldn't have done that. And you know what? When you install it, you're gonna be running, you're gonna be flying. And all of this for 299 USD before tax. You can fly, dude. $299, and I give you a discount because it's gonna be for life, dude. Life support. Okay, so let's talk about this, dude. I'm joking. I'm joking, chat. I'm joking. We are not doing that, and if I do that, we'll charge way more. I'm gonna be a dad a second time. I have to pay for all those diapers. Okay, I'm joking still. Good question. This is my approach. I'm only interested in gaming. I go with Buzzite, but I have to edit video. I go with Nobara. Yeah, it's wine. Hello, Mr. 5 Mr. D. Hello. Temet, still, I think there is a basic issue with content creator giving their experience with Linux. This issue is content creation is definitively not the strength of Linux. I don't agree with that. First, I'm going to tell you I don't agree with the fact that content creation is not the strength of Linux. It is the strength of Linux. The issue is that, listen to me, dude. The issue with content creation being not the strength of Linux is like most of the users, when it comes to content creation, they think about Adobe, which is fair. I was using Adobe professionally before I started that. I paid for a Photoshop license, which was a one-shot at the time. You paid, I think it was Photoshop Suite or whatever. It was like $3,000. You paid for it. And I had to pay for it because what I was doing earlier with my job, everybody in the industry was working with that. So if someone was sending you work, you had to own Adobe, okay? But from a work standpoint, $3,000 is relatively expensive or not, depending on what you do. But it is an industry standard. That's what I'm trying to explain here. And when you come to Linux, because you don't have this industry standard anymore, you are like in a world where, it's not good for content creation. Well, yes and no, dude. Because if you knew how to use the other tools, maybe it wouldn't be a problem, right? So one of the rant of this user was to say that Gnome is not Photoshop. And I agree with him. Like, I can't disagree with that. Because Photoshop does in one session with the tools that Photoshop provide what you can actually do with GIMP in like multiple phase, multiple scripts. Like it's not easy to use GIMP. But the truth is, and maybe it's a hot take, you're going to be upset. But you actually can do what you can do like with Photoshop with other tools. It's just your workflow is gonna have to change. It's gonna be more time consuming. It's not going to be as good as Photoshop, right? In terms of like workflow, but you can do it. I'm doing it, and you're gonna be Air Max, but it's not true. Like you don't have AI generative within Photoshop. Yeah, it's true. Like within GIMP, because you have it within Photoshop. But guess what? I have stable diffusion, right? I can run it locally on my Linux machine, and I'm telling you, I can do a lot of stuff with stable diffusion. I have a lot of tools I can use, but yeah, you have to open like multiple. Now you're in a position where you have to open multiple apps. You have to do it differently, and I think this is where we have a problem, right? Like this is where we have a problem. When you talk about audio editing, you have also all the tools. Like if you buy DaVinci Resolve, you have all of it. And this is where we have an issue. I think we should like change our perspective and be real about what the issue is. Is the issue Linux, or is the issue the fact that Adobe doesn't transfer or doesn't support Linux? I do believe the issue is that Adobe does not support Linux. That's my take on it. It's a hot take, but that's what I think. It's like the anti-cheat issue. We could run anti-cheat game. Think about Rainbow Six. It could be them. It could be them, right? But it's not there. And it's not a Linux problem. It's a Rainbow Six problem. These people can use a computer without noticing the difference. But these people don't look video on YouTube about Linux. Whichever, Linux is suitable for 90% of PC users because 90% have very basic needs. But we are not basic user if we are there. So this is another take, right? This is another take. Lemron, it was written in the description that we will use wine. Yes, I know, but I don't know. I have other hopes, chat. I have the hope that they will come with some crazy new things, but Air Max, I think we should see if you can easily uninstall the just install Windows software as a new user. Is it intuitive? Let's try it, dude. YouTuber content creators that have been using some set of proprietary software and workflow on Windows or Mac for like 10 years are obviously have a hard time. Yeah, that's the issue, I think. I think this is the main hard time. Because, again, this is what I tried to explain in my video, right? I think you can get Olama, integrate it with the Krita, and basically use it like PSAI. Yeah, you can do that too. I never tried Krita because I don't need it. So you just say you don't agree it's not a Linux trend, but you tell it will take more time and it will be not as good. So, okay. When I say it will take more time to adapt to this new realm. Right? Because you need to change your workflow, right? When he was mentioning, for example, the issue with OBS, it's not a real issue. It's just he doesn't know how to manage OBS for being totally independent on the position of his windows in OBS. He doesn't know how to make it work this way, right? Because I can tell exactly what he's going through. But because I've been streaming professionally for, I don't know, like maybe 5 or 6 years, right? I've been doing a crazy lot of production stuff on my stream. Like what you see right now is like really basic, even if it looks pretty dope, I have to say. But this is another example, right? It's like it's gonna take time to get as fast as it was in Windows. Maybe in this specific case, you're gonna have to add step. Okay, I agree with you. Like maybe it won't be as fast as Windows. But what do you gain on the other side, right? I'm gonna tell you what you gain because me, I made the switch. If it just to be clear, I didn't make the switch because it's a love of operating, a love of Linux or a love of open source. I made the switch because the negative toward Linux, they were still outpacing the positive on Windows, right? When I make my balance into the content creator world, I make the balance. And I could tell like the time I would lose maybe there, which I don't, because I don't use Photoshop anyways anymore. Like I dumped it. The time I lose there, it's worth what I gain on the other side. I don't know if it makes sense. Because when you switch from one operating to another operating system, you just cannot take like one specific point and say, oh, it's worse than something else there. You need to see the whole picture. You know what I mean? So, example of things that doesn't work on Windows. Managing sound on Windows, it's a pain. Having DaVinci Resolve what doesn't break, or even Adobe Photoshop what doesn't crash every now and then. Listen to me, Jit. If you manage big project and you switch to Linux, it never crashed on Linux. Oh, I think it crashed like once since like 3 years I've been using it. Update relating to Windows. You set up your workflow, you upgrade your second PC. For whatever reason, things change. You have to redo everything within OBS. You lose time. Or you launch a stream, you are live, and you notice you don't have sound. You didn't touch anything more. You know how many times it happens to me? And I think I'm pretty solid when it comes to this type of situation. So yes, there is pro and cons, right? But what I'm telling you is that if you look at it, you will be, like at the global picture, you will be kind of impressed at the fact that Linux comes with a lot of positive that you never thought about. You know, that's just my 2 cents there. If you are working with a team that require on their hand, which isn't everyone's situation. So this is a big problem. This I agree. The fact that Adobe is not supported on Linux, and if you have to cooperate with other users which are on Adobe, you're done. Now, again, I'm going to be rough there because I like to be rough just to be rough. If you are in this space, just buy a Mac. You know, even Windows is not good for Adobe. I'm going to be straight, like just go with Mac. That's my 2 cents, okay, on it. All the people that work in those industries, they are using Mac. And it's okay, right? Mac is where it's at. And again, I don't have a hate towards Windows or Mac or Linux or whatever. Like I'm just trying, like when I come towards this type of video and trying to find the best workflow, to me, it wouldn't be a problem to integrate, you know, a Mac in the middle there. If I felt like it will really help me, I'm okay with it. You know? I'm totally okay with it. My opinion is that if you have to rely on software-specific feature to get it done, stay on the systems that allow you to get your work done. Exactly. Yeah, I think the same. We are at the point that a lot of creative stuff will be generated, so now you don't need big tools. At some point, AI will be all you need for 2D statistic content. Blender is a huge program. Yes. They are getting... okay, so this discussion, I'll let you have it. I think Linux has reached the critical mass to start making some good software and stop waiting for Adobe to come for the rescue. I don't agree with that. I think it would be great just to have Adobe as an option if people want to have it. And we have everything to make it work on Linux. Why not? I know Photoshop works with Wine. It does work. I don't know about the other tools. Because, you know, we think about Photoshop, but there are other tools that are really powerful in the Adobe suite. And I think they don't work. I'm thinking about Illustrator. Illustrator is really well used in the professional realm. Illustrator is huge. I think even more than Photoshop did. Illustrator is just like top notch. After Effects too, that's right. That's a good one. You need to really go in the sense of why are they not supporting Linux? Point. They should do it. That's all. That's my point. But you see, to go back to the discussion, you see, like me, what really bothers me in this video is like everybody talk about the negative, but nobody talk about the positive. And as the end user, you should be really thinking about, is the positive good enough for me to handle the negative? Because there is no perfect operating system. This is what I'm trying to explain, guys. For me, the decision is done. Like my streaming PC is an Arch Linux PC, and I've never been so happy. Like it just works. Like it works. I have my setup file, my dot file. If it crash, if something goes wrong, no problem. If I need to update the hardware, guess what? I just take out the install, change the hardware, plug it back, it's gonna work. You know how much time consuming it is to reinstall Windows and do it like exactly as you want in a production place? It's a pain, dude. And over and over, like the sound is still there, everything works. It's, I don't know, man. It's just my 2 cents, okay? Offline Windows in VM for Adobe. Yeah, you could do that too. So Photopea. So I heard about Photopea. Like, is it really good? I heard it just online. Like, just to give you an idea, dude, the file I use to make my thumbnail on Linux, it's a GIMP file. I think it's like 1.2 gigabyte. So can I send that and use it on Photopea? I don't know. Inkscape is pretty good replacement for Illustrator, to be honest. Yes. I use Linux because of the freedom. I update when I want, what I want, and I'm pretty much make it work how I want it. Yeah. So, you know, it's a debate. But please, like, when we get into those one, I think we need to really see the big picture, right? There is a lack of software. Like, you can't deny it. Can you replace them? Yes. Is the workflow is going to be the same? No. Can you survive it? And are the positive toward like the usage of Linux being above the rest? That's a real question. To me, yes. There is no question about it. It's just insane, dude. I don't have to care about driver. I don't have to care about, like, it just works, dude. So Photopea, I really don't understand how it's possible to have this in a web browser. It blew my mind. I never tried it, dude. It's online only. It's good besides that. JavaScript dev ported it to an offline HTML and gave me a copy. No way. You have that? Henk van het Internet? That's cool. I'm going to be switching to Mint on my main machine on Windows 10 dies. Yeah. I mean, now we are circling back to your argument about mindset. Either you are willing to adapt and learn, or rather you're relying on what you know and have. It's both valid. Yeah, agree. I have it, but promise not to give it. Hey, no worries, man. I'm not asking for it. No worries, dude. Okay, so let's see. So this is... Listen, chat. This is just a wine execution of this. So where did he create it? I'm pretty sure it's gonna be there. Let me check, chat. Come on, dude. Yeah, it's here. Okay, so we found it. Okay, so just in case, this is where I installed it via Wine. So this is just, I don't know how they do it, but like it's just Wine. You could do the same with bottles. You could do the same with everything else. Like, so my point towards this feature is that it could be concerning for a new user because, oh man, this is good and not good. I think for a Lambda user, it's fun. Now, I can't imagine the type of issue you could get yourself in if you start to install like a lot of application and they just finish here instead of doing a proper installation. You know, like for example, like if you use bottles, it will create a new folder. It will kind of like create different like Windows environment. So now you're going to be in a position where everything is in the same stuff. Like, I don't know, man. Like this is like, bro. I think it's kind of like having a wall destroyed, and instead of fixing the wall to repaint it, you just put paint on top of it. You're like, oh yeah, it's a brand new wall, everything is fine. At this point, I think like just go with bottles or anything else. Even Lutris, you know, you can use Lutris to install this type of application. Huh? You can do whatever you want. I think on the long run, it's gonna be an issue. This is a problem, guys. Let me be clear. Those type of distro will give you like this really nice interface because it's wonderful. Like it's looking so good. There could be source of issue on the long run. That's what I believe. I'm a big fan of like trying to explain what's going on behind the scene. Maybe I'm stupid, chat, but when something breaks, how do you think the user is going to feel, chat? They're going to be totally lost. They think they can run those files because it's Zorin. But it's not Zorin, it's wine, dude. You know what I mean? It's not Zorin, it's wine. You could do it with bottles. So you're not really learning the base. You're just like, I don't know, man. For me, it's really tough. What do you think, chat? I care though, and that's all matters. The rest of Okay, chat, I think we got everything. I think we covered everything. We covered gaming. We covered the magic trick to run executable file on Zorin OS. We cover the appearance. We cover the game performance. We cover the content creation side. I think that beside games, running Windows app on Linux is a mistake and means you are not ready for Linux. My opinion, you are free to disagree. Yes. No, I'm not against that. Like, I understand your point. Yeah, I agree with this. I agree with this point. This point covers a lot of things. I think what is wrong here is like to pretend that it's a Zorin thing. Or not educating, right? So how do they sell it on the store? Let's go back at it. Installed. Oh, so they use bottles. Bro. Let me. Okay, so no, it's not bottles. It's just wine. Bottle is there. So where is it? Wine. Dude, they had something installed. I'm just curious to see how it works behind the scene. Did I miss it? So why it doesn't show up anymore? Ah, here we go. So how do they sell it? Ah, with wine and bottles. Okay, so you use wine and bottles. So why, when you install it, it's not packaged? Okay, I'm gonna install something else, right? What do we install? I want to install 7-zip. Okay, so we downloaded it. And we install 7-zip. Open with install. Okay, so I just double click on it. Run anyways. Okay, so it won't happen that. 7-zip. Where is it? Let me check. Yeah, you see? It's exactly what I found. So they will be installing everything in the same... So, yes, but... That's so weird. The way it works is kind of like really new to me, because normally when you do that properly through bottles, for example, it will create, you see, multiple like files there, like file, like environment, but here it just push it there. It just odd chat. What I felt that was Zorin did whatever necessary to fool ex-Windows user into feeling that they were still using Windows. It was a thing distro tried to do for a while. To be fair, it's one thing or the other that runs something, doesn't matter to the user. So many new Linux users think it's entirely on Valve that gaming on Linux so good for getting wine. Yeah, that's true. That's a good point there. What distro for creative people will be best to escape from Windows grasp? I'm still struggling here. I would love to leave Windows after 10 version dies. I think it's not about the distro, it's about if the developer of applications which are required for your workflow really want to go on Linux or not. Because I think this is going to be the big struggle. Because if they don't, well, you're going to have to work on your workflow, and this could be the big hit for you. Funny thing to me is that you can run everything that make Windows on this site on Linux with app like Bottles. Yes. Okay with the wine discussion there. I need a distro that is stable and works with my tablet, and of course, works in my multi-screen. I don't care about wallpaper and nice Windows effect. I care for fast render, lack of update every week. If you have multi-screen, I think it's going to be a distro based on KDE. That's all. I will be like whatever distro you want, but based on KDE. Maybe I will go back to Linux Mint for the aesthetic. I'm still deciding. Multi-screen is well supported with Cinnamon too, I have to say. Cinnamon multi-screen is good. But the problem is like it doesn't support Wayland right now. So until they have a Cinnamon version of Wayland, it's gonna be a KDE for you. Your voice so roundy make English sound like a different language. Hey Razo, I hope you still understand me, okay? So guys, I think we did everything, chat. We did everything. If I'm not going to make a video on this one for at least like 3 weeks. If you are watching this video and this is the end of the stream, I would say stay away from that. Okay. Like stay away from that. It's fun. It looks good. It's really well made, I think, in that direction. But if I have to choose, I will stay on Mint as a beginner. Because there is way too much like stuff that I don't like. Won't go over it again. But I started with installation, not installing on the right bootloader. But it continues with a lot of other points. You are a beginner, you want to learn Linux, go on Linux Mint. That's all I have to say, guys. And I think like the video from Craft Computing kind of like tend to go in that direction too, because he had a lot of issues which were related to Gnome itself and what they propose here. It could be complicated really quick. And because it's not like straight to the point, like Linux distro, they try to change it so much to make it more like Windows user friendly that, you know, it's too complicated. Like you're gonna learn things which are not really Linux. You're gonna be in the paradigm of Zorin OS, but not in the real paradigm of Linux. But with Linux Mint, you're gonna be in the paradigm of Linux. That's what I'm trying to explain. So you might learn things that is going to be specific to Linux, to Zorin and not Linux in general. Could be a waste of time the day you want to switch. Mint has been around just as long as Windows, and it's easy to install Flatpak through the app or for software manager. I find it useful. Yes. I don't know about Linux Mint, mate. Look at the video we discussed before. All he had was because of Flatpak. And you have outdated package. Yes. But he had like 2 issues related to Flatpak. And if you want to use Flatpak anyway, you're gonna have to learn how to use Flatseal. Right? That's a reality of Linux. It's not a Linux Mint issue, my opinion. If you want to go deeper, you could use PPA. Using Ubuntu PPA on Linux Mint, it's a no problemo, right? I wouldn't try to, you know, F around with this distro. Like, it seems like there is so much like already customization on it. I will implode it, depending on the PPA I install there. So right now I work with Krita Blender and I'm working to adapt with DaVinci. It's different from AE, but it does have power. Nodes are nice. ZBrush work on Wine as far as I tested previously. Oh, so you're already there. My impression was that Craft Computing expected Linux to be Windows, but better. Linux is better, but it's Linux, not Windows. Yeah, agree with that. A beginner who want to learn Linux can use Slackware like the rest of us. Yes, dude. Yes. Like, do it like normal, right? Last time I wanted to try Zorin, I had issue even flashing the ISO, so yeah. Yeah. Hey, Mitch, thank you very much for the good word. I appreciate it, buddy. Good luck for you and your family. Thank you very much. Salut Mortos. Random question. I see you have checked Basite, but did you check Basite Arch? I didn't try Basite Arch, dude. But I made a video on Basite, right? You know what I think. Whether it's Basite based on Fedora or Basite based on Arch, it's not the real issue I have with Basite. Selling Linux as Windows replacement and making a point to choose certain distro rubbed me wrong way. I got sold on the Windows replacement promise and got burned hard when I first tried Linux. Yeah, I agree with that. I think the promise there is too hard to actually how to explain. The promise here is too hard to deliver, at least for now. I do understand the idea, right? It would be great if you had like Windows running with a base on Linux under. But the truth is like right now we are not there. I don't even know if we'll be there one day. Right? So if we are not there and you promise it and don't deliver it, then you have a problem. Well, it could be Udaznik. I just read. I don't know. I don't know, to be fair. I didn't have that, but it could be. I don't joke. The first distro I had on my first computer was Slackware, installed by a friend. Yeah, I don't expect those new users who have been using Windows for years to start with Slackware. But yes. Do we have a date for new Linux Mint? I don't know, dude. No idea. It should be soon enough. I think this new version is going to be really like a big banger. Because it's going to have like Pipewire supported. It's going to have like a lot of new things. Linux Mint release date. It should be soon enough. When was the latest release? Latest release was January 2024, but it was a dot, right? They don't have a date yet. I think this one's going to be a banger, chat. The next one, like the 22, is going to be a banger. If those beginner vids said Linux is nothing like Windows, but that make it different, I would have approached it with a different mindset. Yeah. But it's natural, right? To expect something. That's why I was already emphasizing the mindset approach. Like, you need to work on it as a user for not being disappointed, right? It should be this or next month for new Mint. You are sure about that? What are your source, Terminal Frost? 22 Wilma. Yes. Linux Mint dev are QA testing the ISO for the next version right now, so we'll expect the beta release to drop very soon. Okay, so you guys are aware of it. Good. Okay. So I'm not aware of it, but I knew like what it will bring on the table, right? And this is what I'm really impatient about. Really impatient about it. You know what I might do? I was thinking about it. Maybe I'm gonna ditch Arch and go full Mint. Just to really like share the type of struggle you can have, and you know, try to share some type of like solid tutorial for solving, you know, the issues that could come out of it. But guys, listen to me. I need to stop because I have to edit this video, and it's already 1 p.m. here. I don't want to finish at 2 a.m. knowing that tomorrow I'm going to be at the hospital. So, guys, I'm out. Okay? Thank you very much for watching. Thanks for all the donation today again. Thanks for the new member. We had like 1 new member there. So, dude, thank you very much for supporting the channel. You have no idea how much it helps. We will be back if everything goes well, like in 2 weeks. I'm gonna have some video getting pushed. I think 2, maybe 3 if I do a great job, but don't count on me for that. So 1 video a week. Have a great rest of your week. Have a great rest of the, next weeks ahead of you guys. I hope you won't be missing me too much. Take care, and as always, bisous, bisous. See you guys. Thanks again for watching.